My wonderful brigade, I am so mad right now. I reacted to episode 4, 5, and 6, but take a guess what happened? It stopped recording halfway through. So I can't just go back and record again because I've already reacted to them. There would be no shock or appeal. But basically what happened in 4, 5, and 6 is we had unexpected visitors where we were the POV of the man from the mountain with who took the driver's camcorder and he attacked the family and then walked out nonchalantly. Then we switched to a videotape of showing the emergency broadcast telling that 49 people have been killed in their homes by a group of people, which would make sense because there's no way that one house had 49 people in it. Tape 5 was about a 29-year-old school teacher who had a baby who went in to an ultrasound, and midway through the ultrasound, apparently her baby just disappeared. So a thought form must have taken her baby. Or her baby was a thought form itself. Either way, one morning they found her body. One Monday morning, she was deceased. And that was tape 5. And tape 6 talks about Paul Morelli and his mining company. Talking to someone called Mark, I think. It was all about someone active, like looking at the messages he sent out over the course of 6 days, where his crew when mining into the mountain, they found a tunnel that was blocked off. But the next day, it was all cleared, and somebody had hung a bunch of hanging lights in the tunnel they just freshly cleared in less than a day. Well, in a day. Which is literally impossible. Then a bunch of his crew, Paul Morelli's crew, started getting sick and became unavailable to work. And then they went deeper into the tunnels and found a bunch of ancient artifacts, trinkets, and weapons, which I kept saying, don't touch, you're gonna die because you're gonna get cursed. And then, a couple days later, his boys started saying they saw in the same message, he said some of his boys are seeing something like a tall man in the woods scouring around the campsite, which is horrifying enough. But then it seems old poor Paul Morelli, he gets he looks worse and worse each message, and it's because he's dying. He's cursed. And basically, by the end, we got a nice up-close look personal because some of his boys set up a hunting camera to try to catch the thing in the woods, and we got a nice close-up look at it. Oh boy, did we get a close look at it. But that was tape 4, 5, and 6 summarized because I react to things genuinely. There's no point in faking a reaction because it's just stupid to me, in my opinion. But so I figured I'd summarize it, each one, 4, 5, and 6, and what my thoughts were on each of them. 4 horrified me because I was like, oh, I don't like this. As we were hearing the family be murdered, I complained about the guy looking out his window before getting killed. 5 was freaky as hell because I came to the conclusion it's either a thought form baby or a thought form took the baby. Doesn't matter though at the end because she's gone. And tape 6, I felt horrible for Paul. He seemed like a good worker, a good hard working man who cared about his crew. So it was sad to see him turned into, well, I'm gonna just zoom in to that. But my man, my wonderful brigade, that was tape 4, 5, and 6. Today, in this video, reacting 7 and 8 because of my OBS being a pain in the butt, not recording. Sorry, I have to double check it was recording still. Let's do tape 7. Nothing was in the description. Back to normal. This is the shorter one, but I'm reacting to tape 8 as well, which is like 19 minutes long.
Authorities continue to investigate the recent crime wave that swept across northern Berkshire County, left many of its residents in a state of anxiety and panic. It was 2 weeks ago when the emergency broadcast system was engaged to warn residents to secure their homes due to the activity of a group of individuals who had been targeting and breaking into people's homes.
Yeah.
Authorities have since confirmed that the attacks were, in fact, part of an organized criminal effort and have been attributed to a local anti-American militia group operating out of western Massachusetts called... Police have made numerous arrests in connection to militia, and officials continue to release statements to assure the public that they are safe once again.
Sure. Critical information over the past couple weeks, and the investigation's still ongoing. We're getting closer by the day.
Thankfully, due to the continued efforts of law enforcement, life has been able to return back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal.
Back to normal.
To normal. To normal.
Ah, hell no. This guy's a demon! What the hell? Why are we seeing a baby?
Back to normal for residents of Berkshire County.
Oh my god, is that where a baby went? It combined with another baby? Okay then, I was trying to rephrase. That guy is a demon. He's a demon. Engaged couple Alex Marsh and Tiffany Crisaldi sit together to discuss the baffling loss of their unborn son. Yeah. Okay, so she was 29 when she was found dead Monday morning. They look so happy. Now, what's that say? It says something about the government. These events are only the tip of the iceberg, says Jim Meglin, a former police officer who now works as a private investigator and hosts a radio show centered around government transparency and accountability. There are horrifying reports of people, healthy grown adults, becoming deformed, growing extra limbs, teeth growing out of their scalp, people developing severe mental conditions, or even sicknesses doctors have never seen. Okay, so yes. Okay, so we must be seeing everything through Jim Melgren's point of view. Liar. And yeah, whoever is making these tapes doesn't believe a word coming out of that guy's mouth. I don't blame you. He's a demon. Tape 8. Tape 8 and the final reaction of this video, because it's going to take it up enough. 17 minutes. Odd ends. Tape 8, Greylock, Analog Horror. And Tape 8 begins where Tape 7 left off.
Well,
Yeah.
that broadcast went completely tits up, didn't it? I've been getting chewed out by our asshole CIA liaison for the past 2 hours. What the fuck happened?
We're looking into it, sir, but we experienced no issues with the broadcast on our end, so our engineers believe that the signal was hijacked before even reaching the transmitter, but once we started receiving phone calls from viewers, we switched to a backup transmitter.
But by then, the hijacker had already said everything they wanted to say, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
What a complete fuck up. They made us look like a fucking joke.
Do job.
During our most popular show. Speaking of which, Don, where the fuck is he? I cannot get hold of him, and he needs to get in here and read a statement to help clean up this fucking mess.
Well, we've been trying to reach him. We've called him multiple times. We've tried his pager. We've asked around to see if anyone's heard from him, but nothing. Well, we've got Gerald standing in for him tonight, if Don doesn't show.
You've been to his house?
Well, no. I just thought that maybe he'd be upset if I did that. So.
Get in your fucking car and go to his fucking house!
Why don't you do it, Mr. fucking Executive?
I don't care if you kick down his front door and drag him here by his ear. You bring him into the studio. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Rosenbaum.
I'm sorry, but fuck off, no. You don't treat me like that. I'm gone. Bye.
Of course, I'll Do that right now.
I'll drag your ass to his house with me by your ear and throw your ass in to see if you go find them.
There's some real powerful people depending on us right now. They need us to manage the response to these events, to let the public know what's going on, and the last thing we need is it going wider than it already fucking has. So do what you need to do, or I'm going to replace you with some producers who actually know how to produce a fucking show!
Sorry, the file you are trying to access has been destroyed and can no longer be executed or retrieved.
Okay.
Please choose another file.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it said alter your file to trying to destroy or trying. Sorry, Warning, anomalous file detected. This file should not exist. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Opening
File.
The fuck was with that?
Arnold
I'm sorry.
reverse personal log.
Final.
Final personal log?
Eugene Rivers. The date is April 8th, 1987.
Okay.
At 9:15 at night.
Okay.
I was involved in the Morelli construction project at Mount Greylock.
Oh, it's called the mountain they were walking on was called Greylock. Greylock tapes. So, yes, they released a fucking curse. Grey. And the newspaper clipping mentioned deformities, and if my fucking recording didn't fuck itself and stop it halfway, you would see my reaction to old Paul Morelli's face being very visibly distorted.
I was hired due to my background in anthropology and archaeology. I've worked to excavate a number of different historical sites. Paul Morelli took me on after securing a government contract for the Greylock project.
Okay.
I'm recording this because I believe my life is in danger.
Oh no.
And I likely don't have a lot of time left.
Well, saying this is the final personal log, I think you were right, Mr. Arnold.
So I need to leave some kind of record of my findings. On March 24th, our crew came across tunnels in the mountain that have a multitude of ancient markings and artifacts. On March 25th, Paul cleared the interior of the mountain and asked me, accompanied by a small crew, to look through the tunnels and record notes on what I was able to recognize. I was then to report to one of the project directors, named Frank Porter, to offer my perspective on our findings.
Okay.
I kept this to myself at the time, but what we discovered in that mountain was not normal.
Okay.
Not only did I see the impact it was having on the crew,
Yeah.
but certain aspects of my findings did not make any sense.
Okay.
Many of the artifacts were pre-colonial.
Damn.
Some were from Native American tribes, but there were other artifacts, some Mesoamerican, and others were shockingly Clovis in nature. Finding
Damn.
Clovis artifacts here means that people have been coming
A
to
long
Mount Greylock
time.
since at least 11,000 BCE.
Literally.
But that's not all, no. There are artifacts I found that could potentially be from even earlier.
Damn.
Paleo-American cultures that we have yet to even begin studying. Then, there were artifacts and writings left by the cultures that were pre-Columbian in nature. Transoceanic contacts prior to Columbus reaching the Americas has always been largely a theory, but the artifacts in this mountain, they prove it.
Holy hell.
Ancient Chinese, Arabic, Indian, Roman, Spanish, Viking, even ancient Greek and Egyptian.
Is it like a giant place of worship then?
Our findings that they alone would change world history as we know it today. I'll admit, the anthropologist in me was thrilled. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured it had to be a hoax, but I'm confident that it's all authentic. But my excitement was soon replaced with a looming fear and anxiety. How could such a place be so important to so many cultures for so long? There must be something immense here.
Simple, 2 words. Ancient curse.
Whatever it was, well, that's why I left the project.
Oh.
The tunnels all connected to a series of chambers deep into the interior of the mountain. That's where a majority of the relics were found. There were old baskets of herbs and spices, pottery, weapons and armor, talismans, and other religious items, countless other things, but all of it was there purposely, as
Yep, I figured. Cosmic Mysteries. Detailed look into GBS News downright tonight. Night hiking, Mount Greylock, and deep states.
It was billions of years ago, when our planet was still mostly fire and rock, that a Mars-sized planet that had been drifting through our solar system collided directly with the Earth. The impact was so powerful and violent that the rogue planet was blown into countless pieces of debris. This debris collected to form our moon. Many of the pieces of the unknown planet remain inside the Earth to this day.
Oh, boy. Huh. Do I take that literally? As in this ancient being that...
Adams Police Department, Dispatcher Carey speaking.
Yes, I'm calling to report a break-in at my coworker's house.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Liam Hollander.
Okay, Liam, you said this was your coworker's house. What is your coworker's address?
It's Parker Hill Road in Adams, number 491.
491 Parker Hill Road, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me, is anybody hurt? Liam, are you still with me?
Yes, sorry.
Is anybody hurt?
Yes. Liar. Holy shit!
Then I witnessed many altars.
Look at that motherfucker! Dude, he got his face peeled off. Damn!
Then I witnessed many altars constructed out of the mountain stone.
I guess he found Dawn, though, huh?
Along with evidence of mass animal and human sacrifice.
Yeah, figured.
And the carvings in the walls of these sacrificial chambers, I couldn't recognize a single familiar symbol.
Oh.
And it made me sick to even look at them.
Oh no.
Let me be clear. I am not, nor have I ever been, a religious man.
Best stop praying.
There's something in that mountain. Something people of countless cultures over the history of our planet have been worshipping, but I don't know why. But I could feel it. Whatever's down there, I could feel it. It was like being trapped in a fever dream. I swear I could hear a voice, and even felt compelled to go further, to speak to whatever's down there. I don't know. I haven't been right since I...
Is this like a cabin in the woods situation, where it's like they've been sacrificing people to it to like keep it calm?
I keep hearing this droning in my head, ceaseless, all day and night. I can't sleep, just droning, always droning.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter right now. I informed Mr. Porter in my report that the archaeological findings in the mountain are of monumental historical importance, and that there is certainly more to be discovered. And I recommended discontinuing construction there. But it's not as though I have any authority over this project.
Yeah, no.
I fully expected to be ignored. Mr. Porter called me on the evening of March 28th, and we spoke on the phone briefly. It was as I thought. He disregarded my concerns. I informed him that I wasn't going to return to the site. He insisted I did, said I was a valuable asset to the project, even offered me a substantial raise, and wanted me to lead a specifically organized team that would clear the tunnels of artifacts before excavation would continue. I, quote unquote, could be responsible for the biggest historical finding of all time, he said. I refused again.
I was gonna say, Mr. Porter, you ain't telling me everything I need to know.
I won't put a price on my sanity or my health.
Exactly.
Especially after seeing what was happening to the crew.
Yeah.
Now loading. Morale Greylock event, Group C, Survivor data. Profile for patient B3590. Rockford, Thomas. Malformation.
Oh shit. Taken 1966.
B3590. Rockford, Thomas. Malformations.
Malformations. Taken
Notes.
April 5, 1987.
Indicative. Patient prone to spontaneous violent outbursts.
Oh.
Treatment of heavy sedation recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom.
Okay.
Now loading. Profile for patient. B9231.
836.
Washington, Samuel.
1986.
Malformations.
Holy shit! 1987. April 5. Is that just a year? Samuel, what the fuck happened to you?
Communicative.
He's
Patient suffers from constant state of severe paranoia and delusions, resulting in unpredictable violent outbursts.
Oh boy.
Standard treatment ineffective. High-dose xylazine is recommended.
Holy shit.
Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom. Now loading. Profile
So his entire crew has been mutated.
for patient.
That's what the newspaper clipping was taught. Yeah, so wherever they unearthed this ancient being, it's released like a curse on them. Where the ancient being is the figure in the woods that we got a nice close look at, which we won't fucking see because of my OBS. I'm so peeved about that.
B6670.
Ramon.
Herrera, Ramon.
1987.
Malformations.
Oh my god!
Uncommunicative. Patient appears to be in catatonic state.
God damn.
Warning, patient may sit up very suddenly, without provocation, to project or vomit at any staff in area.
Holy shit.
Patient's vomit is extremely corrosive and emits nerve gas.
Holy
All
shit.
treatments ineffective.
It emits nerve gas? What the fuck is he? A hyper spitter from Life of Dead?
Studies must be conducted with full anti-corrosive gear and air purifying respirator equipped on all staff involved. Now loading. Profile for patient.
Oh my god.
B8816.
1985.
Fleming, Charles. Malformations.
April 3rd.
Notes.
April 2nd.
Uncommunicative.
He looks horrifying.
Warning, patient will attack on sight. Do not interact. Immunity to pain.
Huh?
Patient exhibits cannibalistic tendencies.
Hold
All
on.
treatments ineffective.
Hold on. Immunity to pain, and he's a cannibal.
Immediate euthanasia recommended.
And
Now
immediate...
loading. Profile for patient. B4041.
84 Scott.
Oakhurst, Scott. Malformations.
April 2nd.
Notes.
Jesus!
Communicative. Communicate with caution. Warning, patient actively pretends to be benevolent and friendly.
Uh-huh.
Strong homicidal and cannibalistic tendencies.
Oh, God.
Killed and partially consumed 6 staff members on April 6, 87.
Partially eaten 6
Patient
different
laughed hysterically during the attack. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia or permanent restraint for further study recommended.
Just kill him.
Now loading. Profile for patient. B7992.
Edward.
Kowalski, Edward.
Oh God, what happened to you?
Malformations.
Oh, you
Notes.
look like a zombie. You look like a zombie from The Last of Us or The Walking Dead. Take your pick. He looks like one of them, doesn't he?
Communicative. Hazardous. Warning, patient possesses inhuman power of suggestion and influence over others. Do not interact.
Damn.
All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia recommended.
Yep.
Now loading. Profile for patient.
Okay.
B1584.
John.
Rafferty, John. Malformations.
Oh!
Uncommunicative.
He's a fucking husk.
Hazardous. Patient appears to be deceased. No vital signs. Patient's body not decomposing. Warning, staff have become ill after even brief time spent in patient's room. Illness disregards protective suiting.
Damn.
Immediate quarantine required for all victims. Mortality rate post-exposure currently 92%.
Holy shit!
Survivors subject to rapid physical and mental malformations.
Oh my
All
God.
treatments
So even if you survive, you become a monster, like one of them.
ineffective. Immediate remote euthanasia recommended.
Yeah, do it.
I consider myself incredibly lucky to not
We already saw what happened to Paul. Man, that must suck
be
ass.
in that condition right now. Oddly, he quickly accepted my second refusal, wished me luck in my future endeavors, but before I could say anything else, he hung up.
Oh, he's gonna kill you.
It seemed I'd made the right choice. I heard something awful happened up at Mount Greylock, and then simultaneously, There are all of these things that have been happening around the mountain.
Oh my god, was his crew the one killing people? Oh my god!
The home invasions, the dead bodies that fell from the sky over Cheshire.
I'm sorry,
the
what?
Pregnancy phenomena. So many.
Oh, so the baby disappearing wasn't just a one-off thing.
The other unexplainable things.
Yeah,
They all must be related.
It's a ancient being's curse on the land, I'm telling you.
And I've been trying to figure out how. I've connected with a local investigator.
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to get to the bottom of this.
Uh-huh.
I've shared with him everything I have, though I feel that I've been being watched. I feel a looming threat that I can't really explain. Would the government really send someone to kill me over this?
Yes.
I feel like I'm paranoid. Like I've lost some of my mind.
No.
But I came home from the grocery store the other day and my front door was unlocked. And I know I had locked it before I left.
And that is when you leave town.
I scanned my entire house for traces of anything, but found nothing out of the ordinary. I even checked and replaced all of the light bulbs.
Light bulbs? Wait, why light bulbs? What? Okay, I don't understand the light bulbs bit, but... what that means is they were just testing to see if they could get in. And considering the door was open, they could.
Oh, God. Saying it out loud like this, it makes me realize how crazy I sounded.
Yeah, so-so.
I've always been a rational man.
Uh-huh.
There's a logical explanation behind everything.
Except ancient beings.
Well, I'm glad that I put all of this into a recording.
Yeah.
Perhaps that was what I needed to snap me out of this. Honestly, I feel much better just talking about it.
That's good.
This can't be.
Oh, God.
That's the basement door. No. Camcorder. Oh, where's the damn camcorder?
You didn't check the basement? Actually, you know what? I would have thrown a Molotov in the basement and said, have fun, bye.
Here it is. Thank God.
Sorry, Eugene. You ain't Mr. Krause, but you're about to get killed.
They're here. I'm inside my bedroom closet.
Shut up!
I'm going to keep the tape recorder running, and I'm hiding in here with my files.
Okay, but... okay, motherfucker, you can say all that, but don't be so fucking loud about it.
If something happens to me, and you find any tapes or files somehow, please bring it to the investigator, Jim Malcolm from North Adams.
Yep.
It goes for this video footage as well.
Dude, shut up! Oh, those are some heavy steps. It's trying to lure him out! You mimicry fucker. You mimic bitch. That kind of reminds me of the mimic kill. Like hiding in the closet. Did he just mimic a fucking radio? Ooh. Dude,
Come on out, it's the police.
Yeah, that's the face I saw. Oh god. Oh god, that's the face I saw at the ending of tape 6, by the way. Oh, it just ate him. Oh, it's slapping. Oh, it's slapping like he's some spaghetti. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Oh, my God. That's gonna be it for this video. Okay, so I still believe it's a curse on the land, but now I'm definitely 100% sure it's because of an ancient being that's been worshipped since probably the beginning of the earth. Most likely. With him saying there's some freaking things that they are so old that they don't even know what period. But it's clear that as animal and human sacrifices have been feeding this entity, maybe? Maybe not this entity in particular, I don't know. But this curse is the baby phenomenon, the pregnancy phenomenon he talked about, people being malformed, you know, hyper aggressive. That's scary. It mimicked a fucking police, like a radio, a child. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Oh my god. But that face is the face I saw at the end of tape 6. That was like basically kissing the hunting cam. Alright, my one brigade. I will go in the description. You go Greylock if you haven't already. Go show him some love and watch time. Just click on the playlist. I'll leave a link in the description to give him some watch time. And if you enjoy my editor commentary, leave a like and subscribe. Man, that's so fucked. It knew where he was. Because it was in the basement. And he wasn't quiet, for one. But it probably heard them moving when it was coming up. Because you heard it haul ass to the door. Thing is, though, I don't know if it knew he was in there. I want to think it did. But at the same time, it was like fucking up other bits of his house. It was like testing the door when it could clearly open it. It was testing it to see if he would say something, and sadly he did. So, I won't forget. Rip to Eugene. Rip to Paul Morelli and his crew, who have become monsters, and most likely have been the ones murdering people. And, my lovely brigade, I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye.